Nigga wanna see me fall. Stephen Curry, how I ball. Gosha garments and a white 3 on my body. I'm an icon, man. And my girl about a 10. I should fuck her in a Benz. Niggas say they.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JR back at it again with another PUBG video. And today I'm just going to be bringing you guys some good places to land in Sanhok that you may not know about. So on the screen here you'll see a map of Sanhok. I'm going to show you, 3 different tiers of places that you can land, depicted by high loot, medium loot, and then low loot. And then I'm going to show you some other spots that I have found that have been really good, that still give you really good loot, but also, usually not many people land there, so it's really easy to make out of these places alive. So yeah, I'm just going to show you that. If you're new, man, please hit that sub button. Help me get to 1,000 subs. I would really appreciate it. Hit that like button for me as well if you're interested in PUBG and 2K content. And then I stream just about every night on YouTube as well. So I really do appreciate any support that I've gotten here lately. And like I said, guys, this is the type of content I want to bring you, so if you're interested in it, just please hit that sub button for me. So let's get right into it here. Alright guys, so here's the map of Sanhok. I'm going to use different colors to show the different, good spots to land. So red, we're just going to use as the high loot area. So you guys should already know, basically you have Paradise Resort, and then you have Boot Camp. So of course, I made a video on this before, so if you want to check that out, you can. It kind of went into more detail, but as you guys know, these are the 2 places that are going to have the best loot. But again, usually half the plane will jump at one of these 2 places, so it's hard to make it out of there. Again, that is the high loot reward top 2 places, and then we're going to use blue as the medium loot. So there's quite a few areas on this map. The ruins, of course, has to be considered one. All the Camp Bravo, so I'm just going to mark them. And it seems like, again, a lot of people usually go to the camps, so it's usually really packed regardless. But again, as you guys should know, they have really great loot at any of the camp places. Also, I want to put the docks as medium type loot as well. I really like landing at the docks in general. But the only thing that sucks with landing there is sometimes if the circle spawns in a different location, then it's hard to get enough loot, especially if you have to get into a gunfight. So yeah, man. So that's the medium loot, and then we're just gonna mark these as low loot, which doesn't really mean that it's a bad place to land, because every place on here has good loot. Just about anywhere you go, it's gonna have good loot. So I'm just gonna mark some of these cities. Most of these cities are going to be low loot situations. You're still going to be able to find good stuff, but because like I said, it's it's everywhere on the map, and that's why I like this map so much. So I'm just going to mark a majority of these cities. We'll even put these 2 together right here. The quarry, I guess I'd mark that as low loot too. This town right here, and then the cave, I wouldn't even mark as low loot. I've landed there a few times. It's not been too good for me. Alright, so you got tier 1 basically high loot, tier 2 medium loot, tier 3 low loot. So those are some of the main spots on the map that a lot of people land at. So what I'm going to do now, I want to show you some places that you may not know about, or some places that you should definitely hit up, just to see if it works for you, man, because I found that some of these are really good places. So let's see, I'm trying to pick what color I want to use here. We'll use this color right here. So these are my secret places that me and the people that I run with will usually land at, and I'll show you what we do. So one that I recently found, I don't know what it is, but these docks right here are sometimes really good. Like I landed there, searched the docks, and I got I had a M24, a decked out UMP, a scope, and level 2 gear. So I don't know why, I think that's a really good spot. And also right here too is about the same. Both of those are docks, of course. And like I said, I don't know what it is, but they have really good loot. If you ever watch me stream, you notice that I usually land at places like this. And the good thing about it is, if the circle spawns on you, then you can go down, you can loot this area, and then you have this whole set of buildings right here that you can loot. So you're good. I mean, these spots are good for me because you find good loot and then there's not as much traffic. So like I said, I'm I'm an average PUBG player. I'm not the best by any means. So I'll try to find ways to, get in on this map where I can actually find good loot. And then once I get good and strapped up, that's when I start to try to kill people. So yeah, man, that's a pretty good spot. Another spot that I have found is right here. You see the docks, and then you have all kinds of area that you can loot right here. It has docks, and then it has quite a few buildings. I came out of here really strapped up before too, and it's one of my favorite places to land that has low traffic. Another spot you can go to, it's kind of the same. You can rotate to here, or you can land here and rotate to the previous place I just marked. Right here has really good loot too. I came out of there with, after I searched these buildings, really strapped up, because like I said, you find ARs and everything everywhere. I mean, there's really no bad place to land on this map. That's just the way I see it. That's my opinion. Yours might be different, but that's just what I think. Another spot that I have found to be pretty good is this place right here. Bahan, I believe, is the name of it. And then I don't know what it is. Like I found a scope, a sniper, and there's usually all kinds of ARs here. So that's a really good spot. And then what my team and I will usually do, we'll rotate to these buildings right here, or we'll rotate to these buildings here or here, because you have options. If for whatever reason you don't find what you need, you have plenty of options to look around. And again, this is going to be a low populated area right here, so you're gonna have time to loot as long as the circle doesn't completely spawn on the other side of the map, which does happen sometimes. But you're basically in the middle, and even if you wanted to, from this area that I just marked, you can rotate to Camp Bravo after you're strapped up and see if you can kill the people that's made it out of there. That really helps too. That's something that we've done. Another area that I would suggest that I have found has been a really good one is this one right here. I'm just gonna mark the whole thing. You can land just about anywhere here, and you have so many options. And there's like a little field, I guess, that has all kinds of loot right here. And then you can hit like all the houses that are around, including the docks. And I mean, you're gonna come out with good stuff. I swear. I've tried a lot of these out. I still want to try a few others out, but the areas that I marked in orange are just gonna be my secret spots that I've personally found that works best for me. Like I said, if you're a player that likes a hot drop and you're really good and you make it out of there every time, that's what's up, man. Try those out. But if you're a player like me and you're average and sometimes you just want to get strapped up before you're actually able to go after somebody, then try out these orange places that I've marked and let me know, man. Now, I'm just gonna go show you guys. Of course, the cave. I've landed in the cave. I'm not too fond of it just because I personally haven't found really good loot out of there. But that might be an area that you guys might want to try out. I've never tried out these docks down here, and the reason is because, like I said, if the circle spawns away from you, I mean it's like hard to get your loot in, and then it's hard to make it to the circle as well, especially if you get in a gunfight. So yeah, man, I haven't tried those out. Those might be good for all I know. There's another docks right here. But I usually try to avoid places like that just because I know I've marked places at the very top of the map, but for me it seems like I've never had an issue getting to the circle whenever I land at the very top side of the map. But when I land at the bottom side, I don't know. I feel like it's harder to make it to the circle. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I believe that's all the places that I usually that I've checked out before. I haven't checked out this spot right here. But that might be a pretty good place too. I might check that one out tonight. But I have so many other places that I've already chosen that I like, so I haven't really searched. But yeah, man, I mean, I've marked quite a few places for you guys. So check those out for me and let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any advice as far as places goes for me. I would love to hear it. But thank you guys for watching. Please hit that sub button if this video helped you out in any way. Till next time, guys, peace.